I don't know, 3 days. Well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. We want to make it better for him and for us. Like, he deserves a better life, and so do we.
I'd much rather have a well-behaved man-eater than an out-of-control dog, because you can't do anything with an out-of-control friendly dog. A lot of people get into fix-it mode, which tells the dog all this information of, what are you going to do? And I'm worried about this.
We rescued him about 4 months old from Georgia, and we realized that we've had him his whole life, so this is a lot our issue that we've integrated. He's just very fearful and very reactive. I don't feel confident or comfortable controlling him. I feel like he's too strong and I can't control him, so Carlo does all the walking and most of the care.
He's very reactive to just, when people walk by or if someone comes to the door, he absolutely loses his mind. There was an incident, I guess about 2.5 years ago. We had a friend come over as a realtor. She came to the door, he ran to the door. He was maybe about 2. Just turned 5. He gave her a warning bite. He bit her hand, didn't break the skin. Just kind of, at that point we brought him to the vet. He's been on Prozac since then for about 3 years.
He's not like that dog right now.
Sure.
But he is quite, this is wild to me, and even because you're all just super chill and everyone in our new neighborhood hates us because of this dog.
So again, there's a big difference between a professional and a dog lover. So there's a huge difference, and that's what you saw this morning. A bunch of professionals or people who work with dogs will come in and not look at the dog for the dog's sake, for the dog's benefit. Like, we don't know if this dog's gonna, whatever. And then somebody who loves dogs or somebody who's interested in dogs will do the opposite. And that's kind of our job, and that's where we slice down the middle. Like, we know you love your dog, but here's the reasons why you gotta do X, Y, and Z. So anyway, I'm just talking out loud as we're talking that the reason why he's coming in here potentially and acting a little out of character, if you will, maybe because of that transition of like, oh, this is another place of boarding, maybe.
She gets to play with dogs,
There's not another dog in sight either, so that's another thing.
Is he typically pretty reactive to dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you guys have behaviors like heel and sit and?
He did. Yeah, he did. We went to puppy training with him, and so he knows the basics: sit, stay.
Okay.
He doesn't do
Heel, he's not that good at.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it's just going to be helpful to have the heel down, because technically, if your dog is good at heeling, they shouldn't be lunging, and it kind of transfers each other out. I'd much rather have a well-behaved man-eater than an out-of-control dog, because you can't do anything with an out-of-control friendly dog. So we're just going to start with developing leash pressure, developing engagement. That'll be the start to confidence, to let the dog know that he's not always going to be in charge. Okay, so I'm going to give this to you to put on. Okay. So this is very simple. So this is going to go as high behind his ears as you can, and then you're going to take this and just slide it on down.
Snug. Okay.
Yep. I'm just talking out loud to you guys what I'm doing. With a dog like this, he could be a sleeper, right? So I've had dogs that have been very like this, where they're not showing any signs of why they actually came in, and then all of a sudden, boom, they tag your leg. Correct. So I'm being very conscious of this, very mindful of this. I'm gonna get close to you guys, and then you guys just ignore him. So I'm not looking at him, I'm being very passive. My body is typically gonna be turned away from him like this. Good. Good job. Now I want you to watch how this leash pressure works. Do you see? I just basically took my hand and I cuffed it, and it just gave him a little resistance, and he pulled back. Confidence 101 for me in this dog right now is to decrease the resistance I get as I'm moving away from you guys. Again, I want you to understand the big picture here, the macro of what we're doing. This all is going to help with his confidence, and ultimately will help with the reason why you came in, with his reactivity towards people, because his lack of confidence. Blue, come. So just a little bit of leash pressure. Good job. So he gets that bucking resistance thing, very common. It's basically him going, ugh. Yeah, he's like, fine. So I'm trying to decrease that. Blue, come. Good job, buddy. Good boy. I'm not petting him, I'm not touching him, although I certainly could right now if I wanted to. I don't do that because I work with so many reactive dogs and I don't want to overbear them. I have nothing to prove to say like, look what I can do right now. That's pushy, that's disrespectful. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. And I'm not doing that for that reason. I just want to point that out, that some people will be like, look, we're good. We are good, but I'm not going to pet him because I think that that's just distasteful and disrespectful. And I think it's just like, look what I can do. And I'm not doing that. Although I could, certainly not. I just want to point that out. So he comes out like this. Give him a little bit of leash pressure. Yes, buddy. Good boy. Good job. So that was 0 pressure. So he just committed to me just because I said, hey, let's go this way. So I'm going to work on a little bit of directional leash pressure moving forward now again, just to keep him engaged. I want to show you what that looks like, okay? So I'm going to flick my wrist if he starts to walk past my legs. This is going to be the introduction to heel. So historically, the heel command is the dog walking at your heels, okay? Heel. Give him a little bit of pressure, heel. Good. Good. You see that? He's starting to go, what are we doing? So that's good. That's what I was talking about, just right there. Like he doesn't look at you guys when you're walking. No. So I'm not like pulling him back. I'm not forcing him to stay here. He's just starting to pick up like, I have to be with this guy because if I don't, the pressure kind of turns on. So right now we're doing negative reinforcement. So if I apply pressure to him, the moment he commits to me, the pressure goes away.
If you guys like this video or any other piece of content I put out, you guys can join the official No Bad Dog Members Club and support the movement. The link is in the description below.
And what you want to do is really